Hey, before you gloss over another desktop, let me ask you something. When did your last upgrade actually change how you feel about using your PC? Alienware Aurora. This is for the kind of person who sees quality, even before pressing start. You're not satisfied with fine enough. You notice when performance holds a moment too long, when textures don't pop, when background tasks steal focus. You've outgrown compromises, and you feel it every time your system hesitates instead of delivering. Before you read another line, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Systems this well-balanced, a powerful CPU, capable GPU, robust RAM, don't stay easy to get, and hesitation almost always becomes a silent regret later. You knew it was time to upgrade when your old setup made you adjust settings instead of enjoying the moment. When that slight frame drawdown pulled you out of immersion. When bitter projects felt like negotiations instead of pure execution. It wasn't a sudden switch, it was that creeping sense that your machine wasn't on your side anymore. The first time you boot this up, there is an unmistakable difference you feel. The system doesn't warm up to performance, it starts there. You stop waiting for apps to open. You stop shutting down background processes just to stay smooth. Games run with authority. Workloads feel confident. Everything feels like it was built to keep up with you, not make you wait. Gaming is immediate and fluid. Fast motion feels clean. Settings that used to demand sacrifice suddenly feel natural. Long sessions stay composed instead of trailing into noise and throttling. You don't just play, you inhabit the experience. Editing, rendering, multitasking, everything feels quick because nothing feels like a bottleneck anymore. Now take another glance at the price. While it is still predictable, high-demand desktops like this tend to jump when stock tightens or people start realizing what they're missing. Waiting usually ends with higher costs or limited options. If you re-questioning whether this is more than you need, that doubt dissolves once you live with it. What you gain isn't just raw specs, it as peace of mind. You stop budgeting performance and start enjoying it. You don't think about what you can run, you just run it. And that shift changes your productivity and your play. The real surprise benefit. It is how grounded everything feels under load. You don't get blown away by spikes in temperature or fan noise. You get steady, composed strength, and that turns hours at your desk into something you want to do, not something you tolerate. Owning something like this feels intentional. It feels proud. You don't second guess it. And every time you consider weaker options, you remember the moments you felt held back and you come right back here. Performance that feels confident and smooth, gaming that feels fluid and immersive, multitasking that feels effortless, boot and load times that feel instant, a system that stays composed under pressure. It has a premium desktop with premium expectations, not the smallest footprint for tight spaces. At some point, you stop looping comparisons and choose the machine that already feels like yours. Don't let this be one of the upgrades you delay and quietly regret later. Check the price, check availability, and make the move while it still feels like the clear choice.